The new year is almost here, and with that, there are loads of new video games to get excited about. Here's my list of what I'm looking forward to the most, in no particular order, so keep watching and see if yours makes it onto this list. Deus Ex Mankind Divided is the sequel to 2011's Human Revolution, and for a change is set in Prague. Set after the events of the previous game, once again you play as Adam Jensen, in a world where humans can also be fitted with augmentations. Naturally, this has created somewhat of a divide between non-augmented humans and cyborgs with those techie bits and bobs inside their bodies, and now there's global persecution going on. I should just about have finished Fallout 4 by the time it's out in August, so this will give me plenty more first-person RPG shooty action. I've already had my fill of adventuring by completing Rise of the Tomb Raider 100%, but I'm also looking forward to Nathan Drake's latest adventure in Uncharted 4. It's very similar gameplay in the way that you climb, swing and fight your way through ruined landscapes and beautiful vistas, but the buddy action in this game gives more than a nod to Indiana Jones and is something developers Naughty Dog should be commended for. This time the action takes place in snowy Tibet, Istanbul and the jungles of Borneo amongst other locales, and once again includes multiplayer, which proved so popular in the previous game. This one comes out in April. The Mass Effect trilogy is one of my all-time favourite game series, and BioWare will have their work cut out to match it. Andromeda features a brand new protagonist, we think, and is set elsewhere in the same universe but in a different galaxy. To be honest, there's not much more we know about the game at the moment. Apparently the Mako exploration vehicle will make a return, and there will also be some multiplayer, but really, it's the story I'm keen to know about. I should go. Eco and Shadow of the Colossus were truly amazing games. The latter actually made me cry, set in a beautiful landscape where you were tasked to kill huge monsters by a spirit to save your loved one. If you haven't played it, hunt it down. The Last Guardian was announced 6 years ago with a moving trailer akin to the Never-Ending Story, with a boy and a cat-bird type thing buddying up and hanging out. It now transpires that creature is called Trico, or Trico, and the game will actually be made for PlayStation 4 after being canned for PS3 a couple of years ago. Similar to Eco, it looks like you'll command this big creature to help you survive and avoid the bad guys who are after you. Different, but it's bound to be great. Quantum Break has evolved quite a bit since it was announced a couple of years back. It now features Hollywood actors such as Shawn Ashmore and has episodic TV shows that will play alongside the action. In a world where we have the same AAA titles coming out every year, it's great to see a brand new IP that attempts to push the boundaries of gaming and try something different. With the ability to slow down time and deliver a time blast, alongside traditional shooting to put a stop to your enemies, the game will also feature puzzles that should test the old grey matter, as time will almost surely play a part in these too. This is definitely one to watch if you have an Xbox One. Feel free to call me not a proper gamer, but I've never played Final Fantasy VII properly. I didn't have a PlayStation when the game first came out, and by the time I did, the moment had passed. That's why I'm looking forward to this complete remake. Okay, it may be coming out early 2017, but I still thought I'd include it here. At this stage, there's not much to say about it apart from the fact that it looks incredible. The only worry is that they may have removed the turn-based combat. As someone who thoroughly enjoyed this type of combat in Final Fantasy X, this worries me a bit and is surely going to upset purists, who still hold this as one of the best games ever made. This was announced as Gears 4 earlier this year, but now Microsoft have decided to go with Gears of War 4. Quite a mouthful. Developed by the Coalition, from what we've seen, this game will feature a host of new characters fighting the Locust Horde, but will also feature the familiar third-person shoot and cover mechanic, rodeo runs and the active reload system. The game also seems to feature 2-player co-op and will of course have a multiplayer mode. Will we see this in future esports competitions? I think there's a high likelihood. So those are just some of the games I'm looking forward to in 2016. What are the games you're looking forward to? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.